Hey, I'm Jay Gregg, and on today's show we're in the Atlantic Ocean with Scuba Express. We're going down on to Richmond. Got some good friends with me from Florence going to Bottom Time Scuba Club. Got David Freeman from Palmetto Scuba going with me, and also have Alan Johnstone from Buck Baker Driving School. It's all coming up next.
Carolina Outdoors with Jay Gregg.
Hey, we're in Murrells Island, South Carolina at Scuba Express. We're here with Jennifer Poore. Jennifer, tell us what we're going to be doing today.
Today we're going to go out to the city of Richmond. It's a dive site to the south of us, about 31 miles. Sits in about 55 to 60 feet of water. And we're going to head down. We've got a boatload of people, and we're going to head on out. So it takes about an hour and 45 minutes to get there, and we're going to do some diving.
What are we going to be seeing?
This particular site is a natural site. It actually sank. It was being towed down to the islands, and it sank during a hurricane.
Okay, so we're going to see fish and all kinds of
Lots of
things.
fish, yes.
It just amazes me the abundance of stuff we have right off the Carolina coast here.
Me too, it's amazing.
Well, tell us, when somebody comes to dive with y'all, what do they need to bring?
Basically themselves. We are a full-service dive center, so we provide everything that they would need.
Now, as far as somebody that's not certified, can we get certified here?
We sure can. We do everything from open water to assistant instructor. And basically for open water, we'll do it in about 4 days.
Wow, so that's pretty quick.
It is.
That's pretty quick. So somebody on vacation can come down, get it, dive, and then go on home.
They sure can.
Now, tell us, what else do you have? I know y'all have all kinds of water sports.
We do. We've got parasailing to offer. We do that. We have the banana boat rides. We have kayak rentals and tours. And we do ocean sightseeing cruises as well.
So you can get on a boat and see dolphin and
Sure can.
just everything.
You got it. Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm looking forward to today. I've been out with you before, and I really appreciate it. Me and my wife came a while back. Had a great time, and I'm really jacked up about today. I couldn't sleep last night, so I'm looking forward.
Definitely.
Tell the folks at home how they would get in touch with you. What's the easiest way?
Sure. The best way probably is our website. We're expresswatersports.com, or you can give us a call, 843-357-7777.
What's so great is you're right here in Murrells Island. Your water's right across the street.
That's right.
Easy access.
Got a great location.
Jennifer, we thank you so much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, we're here with Joe, Scuba Express. We just got out here, everybody's getting geared up. What are we diving in?
We're diving on a wreck called the City of Richmond. We're about 14 miles off of Georgetown right now. It's an old Virginia packet steamer, Chesapeake steamer. It used to run around delivering mail, picking up passengers and things like that in Chesapeake Bay. It was bought in the 60s by a gentleman that wanted to turn it into a restaurant casino down in the Virgin Islands. And on the way down, it was being towed and sank in a storm right here where it said.
So they were dragging it to make it a hotel?
They were towing it down to turn it into a restaurant casino type thing.
How big was it?
It was about 210 feet long, 5 decks.
So, I mean, we fished over this before, tournaments and stuff, which is really cool. Now I get to go see what's down there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff down there. Lots of sea life, lots of grouper. I think Dive Master you mentioned before, maybe there's a sand tiger shark down there, get a good look at. But it's full of sea life, this wreck. There's also a lot of little artifacts you can find, different kinds of tiles. Yeah, different kinds of tiles. Sometimes you'll find a bottle of glass, a spoon, even brass numbers for doors. All that stuff was going to be used when they turned it into a restaurant casino. It was going to be for the renovation. There's even a Jeep that was on it. And you'll see the tires down there with the linkage and everything. Yeah.
How long has it been down there?
Since 1964. Yeah, so it's been down a good time. It's been down exactly as long as I've been alive, pretty much. So that's how long it's been.
Joe, I appreciate you having us.
All right. All right, let's go.
Well, getting my gear on now. Getting ready to go down to the bottom of the ocean. A few last quick checks.
Rolling.
Got to make sure you got plenty of air. Luckily, we had some pretty good seas to be diving in. Here we go. We're down around the front of the boat now, the old ship. In these crevices and stuff, there's plenty of fish. You know, you're always fishing over top of structure like this. You never know what's down there. Now you know. That's Alan Johnstone behind me with the Buck Baker Racing School. He's into diving big time. Not only does he race, he dives. Just kind of scouting the bottom. Look how sandy it is. It's just like a big sandbox. It's amazing how stuff stays that underwater for that long, and then the life that's around it, that's building up all over it. That's a big thick piece of iron. As you can see too, there's also a current, so you're fighting a little current while you're under there, steady pushing on you. You can go in between pieces of the ship that just broke up over the years. A lot of it broke as it was falling down. In the rusted out places, you can see the sand up under it. Plenty of habitat for fish. A lot of old wire and rope. Here's some of the habitat. Toadfish. I'm famous for catching those when I go fishing. This is some of the tile from this boat, from the bathrooms and the kitchens. It was everywhere. Tell you one thing about it, you want to see a lot of different things. That's some more of the tile I'm picking up there. But you want to see a lot of different things. But we've probably got 7 or 8 people diving around me. And most of the fish, when they see that many people coming down, they kind of go hide and scatter. Here's some more of the tile from the bathrooms and kitchens. Checking my ear. Now this was very fresh. This is a tiger shark's tooth we found. Actually, Rich Taylor, the cameraman, found this tooth and pointed it out to me. But see how clean and white it is? That is a fresh tiger shark tooth. Again, there's Alan Johnstone with the Buck Becker Driving School. We're scouting out around the boat, just looking for different things. Some more fish. If I'm not mistaken, that's a triggerfish. At Scuba Express, they have these tours all summer long, right on up into the cold season. This is the anchor line. When we're up preparing, one of the Scuba Express staff dives off the boat and goes down and actually anchors the boat to the ship wreck. That's a tire off of an old Jeep that was on this ship. We're going to slowly make our ascend up. That's the anchor line. I like to follow the anchor line to make sure I get my tail back on the boat. Headed up now. Blue skies and sunshine. Welcome back. We're on our second dive. With me now underwater here is Cody Freeman from Palmetto Pulpwood. Cody and David Freeman are both with me on this dive. David has the Palmetto dive shop here in Florence. Cody actually brought along his spear gun and he's taking a few sheephead. That's another thing. If you ever want to go dive with Scuba Express, they'll let you carry your spear gun if you're fairly safe with it. But there's so many different activities they offer. Here I am again down on the bottom digging in the sand. Wife calls me Jacques Cousteau, looking for different items. But you can see the fish all up under this metal, this broken metal of the ship. They're just everywhere, in and out of places. There's some more of that tile we talked about earlier. Going through some pieces, just looking for different things, little treasures of the sea. But you can see those fish following me. There's David Freeman now with his spear gun, looking for some fish. But like I said, the bigger fish, they take out of there pretty quick with that many people coming down. On the second dive, it got a little cloudy on us. You can see the current coming by pretty quick. We were having to hold on and pull and burn it up air. The Scuba Express, they'll have everything you need. They can also certify you too. But just the natural surroundings were absolutely beautiful. Really lucky to get to go on this trip. I've been certified now for about 2 years, and I absolutely love it. Right here, Rich Taylor with the camera backed up into a cave, a small part of the boat, and he's on filming out as I look inside. Here comes Alan Johnstone up beside me. And this is actually what Rich was sitting inside of filming out. If I'm not mistaken, this is the bow of the boat. It broke off and it actually separated. As we come up off of our second dive, the glass minnows are everywhere making a cloud. They can get so thick you won't even be able to see through them. Something I'm always thinking about with those minnows thick like that is I wonder what else is looking at those minnows. Because in that ocean, everything eats everything. Some more of the minnows with our bubbles going up through them. And that's the anchor line. Of course, I like that anchor line. That always means the boat's still up there. But just the habitat and wildlife underwater is just absolutely beautiful. And it's all right here off of our coast in the Carolinas.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our underwater adventure show today with Scuba Express right here in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. I'd like to thank Scuba Express for letting us go out with them today. I'd also like to thank David Freeman from Palmetto Scuba for loaning me the gear. Until next week, get out and enjoy your Carolina outdoors.